Please don't yell at me for shooting 3 for 13.
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the
That's not the Knicks owner.
configuring
The Knicks owner is horrible.
gunmetal and graphite
This guy looks
exterior of your
nice.
car and your iPad mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, living the dream. Mad pandemonium.
Living the dream.
But
Stop
folks
dropping
back
it.
around the
Too
way
many
we're
times.
Yeah, I hear you. Local kid makes good. You know, it kind of reminds me of when I took my tech stock public and I rang the New York Stock Exchange bell, and my mom's friends called her up and said, "Maggie, is that your son on Bloomberg News this morning ringing the bell?" And my mom says, "Yes, sirree, Bob, it was him." That was a great
I always
moment.
want to know how you spell yes, sirree, Bob.
You
And
know,
there we
our
go.
lives, like a pearl necklace of great moments.
It's
all
true, too.
strung together with the finest silk thread of memories. And we have to be very careful how we cultivate those pearls and we thread that necklace.
Does this meeting by any chance have to do with Vic Van Leer?
Why is everyone hating on Vic Von Leer?
I wasn't poor, upper middle
Oh,
class.
this
comfortable.
hurts. My
My dad
boy.
worked as an accountant for one of
just-
the largest insurance firms.
I don't want to
in
dump
Canada.
him as a
Smart
friend.
with
I don't know
mom
what's
didn't
going to
have
happen.
work. I went to boarding school.
I feel like they're going to, like, try to
My
make
dad
me.
died of a heart
And
attack
maybe,
when
I
I was a
don't know if I'll
freshman
get a
at
choice or
MIT.
not.
I was a movie geek. Wanted to be a civil engineer, but I made my fortune by becoming a hybrid of both those interests. My dad didn't want me to be an accountant. Oh, listen to this. My best friend was a guy named Isidore. Yeah, we called him Izzy. He was one of the smartest human beings I have ever met in
They call me
my
Freak.
life. I mean, Izzy was taking second-year college calculus courses as a high school sophomore, right? Straight A student, full ride to MIT. Izzy had the world at his fingertips. But he was always looking for trouble, and trouble found him. He ran with the wrong crowd. And when we got to MIT, he got this great job working for a financial consulting firm in Boston. But every weekend, he would fly to Vegas. You see, Izzy had a system for counting cards in Vegas that had the big casinos on the strip. Oh, it's stymied. He would come back to MIT with suitcases filled with
$200,000?
cold cash.
What?
Yeah,
So your man Izzy was getting hit off like that?
like a fat
God,
rat
he
in
must
a
have gotten
cheddar cheese
shit beat out of
factory,
him.
freak.
Okay, so what happened to this dude Izzy? Because he's dope.
No, not dope. Dead. After he'd been missing for 3 weeks, the Nevada State Police never found hide nor hair of Isidore. And our friendship took a hit when he asked me to hang out with him in Vegas, and I said I wouldn't do it.
This guy
Because
does
I
not have
knew
eyebrows.
He was on a
What's
dark
going on?
and twisted path
really
in
weird.
his life. And yes, he was my dude. But no way was I gonna throw my life away trying to show my loyalty to a guy who really and truly didn't understand what loyalty was all about.
So this meeting is about Vic.
Correctamente.
Okay, well,
Why
sir.
they all hate Vic? What has he done? I don't know. Give me some knowledge.
Well, for one thing, you and your dead friend Izzy didn't grow up poor. Me and Vic grew up in a neighborhood where we had to look over our shoulder every 2 seconds to make sure nobody was going to walk up on us and rob us.
True. Izzy and I did not grow up in the hood. But we, like
Oh,
you, thankfully,
the
grew up
hood.
in a two-parent household.
White
Even
people,
that
am I
wasn't enough
right?
for Izzy. He wasn't satisfied. He was always looking for a 5-alarm fire when he already had the warmth and comfort of a loving family. This is not about class warfare, freak. This is about the consequences of making bad choices and risking it all.
What is Vic Von Leer
You have
doing?
nothing to lose.
Vic is like
I
a
need
brother.
to know.
But you should.
As of right now, I just love him for his antics and funny
Would a brother go to
demeanor.
trouble and put your career and your livelihood at risk by getting into fights
there we
at
go.
nightclubs and seedy after-hour joints and then scream to the media, "Yeah, it's all good, I'm an FOF, friendo freak. It's all misunderstanding. Y'all be haters, don't hate my game." I don't think a brother would do that
Vic?
to someone they really cared about, but a guy who looked at you like a meal ticket would.
No. See, you don't understand Vic.
Really? I don't understand.
No.
Look, man, it was a misunderstanding with the guy in the next VIP booth. His
Sober.
honey started flirting with me. So naturally, I started flirting back. Next thing I know, Captain Cornball's off my grill piece beefing. Next thing he know, he got a 2-piece and a biscuit on his left eye. Hey, I don't know where.
It's on TMZ. Like,
Damn sure wasn't me.
what is he doing?
Hey, Captain Cornball's mad because I'm an FOF, friend of freak. Hey, but check this out though. He needs to train that hottie before he leave the house though. Yo, he's hot as ain't loyal, man.
Why is he so happy? He is clearly being arrested. Is he on ecstasy?
Blind? You know, I just want to know, how much did you pay your lawyers to make all this go away?
Almost 100,000.
Excuse me, son, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said I paid almost $100,000.
Exactly.
$100,000? I mean, I just got drafted. I don't have
You're
that
gonna
much
go
money.
broke. Quick,
The
fast,
number 4 pick
and
get
in a
like
hurry.
4 or 5
Vic
million.
is my friend, and I grew up with him. How
$100,000
many times
is a
I
lot
gotta
of money.
tell you, sir?
Freak, this is
I'll
not
probably
a
sign that
threat.
shoe deal though.
I am
Got
not
that shoe
asking
money.
you to do this. I am telling you to do
Actually,
this.
no, I don't.
And the first
Dude,
order
that
of
happens in
business
this game.
is that Mr. Vic Van Leer is banned from traveling with you on the road. Vic is banned from the locker room. And Vic is banned from this arena. And if I catch this guy, Vic, in or anywhere near the facilities, Mr. Vic Van Leer will be arrested for trespassing.
Are you serious, sir?
Brother, I'm as serious as cancer. We all know that can be
It's
deadly.
cold.
No. Me and Vic were kids, playing summer tournaments at the Dome. We always imagined making it to the pros. And after the crowds left, just a street light was on the court, like 11:30, 12 midnight, even 1 in the morning sometimes. We used to practice player introductions, running on the court, giving dap, high-fiving the teammates. Vic, he would act as an announcer. You know, he would introduce me and announce my name on a loudspeaker, and the Jumbotron would flash my image like a little guy dressed in long shorts and a jersey. And now, fresh off his 3-game, 62-point scoring streak, the youngest player to ever do so in NBA history, Frequency Vibrations.
I mean, I'm a loyal guy.
So me and Vic was sitting in those empty bleachers at the Dome.
Vic
and
just
like
needs to get his
nobody's business.
stuff together. Living the dream. 4th
I'm living
time.
the
Come
dream.
on. Come on, Spike.
For real. And in so many ways,
It's the only thing I hate about this dialogue.
Vic was part of that.
And the fact that they don't pronounce Vic Von Leer's name the way it should be pronounced.
Listen to me. I mean, I know this guy's your dude from way back.
Look, me and Vic go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
That's good. We go way back. Did you say front seats?
Front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
We go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
Everyone's freaking and vibing. That's a fake laugh, though.
Crickets.
Yeah. That's good.
I'm going to be the hit once again at Herbie Island's Sun Valley Shindig because my fellow billionaires love it when I walk and talk
Keeps
that
freaking.
So that
He keeps
almost
vibing.
sounds.
talk. No, let me tell you exactly what it sounds like. I respect, admire, and most importantly, love you as a human being and a role model.
This is where he
But I
confesses
pay you
his
a lot.
crush
And I
on
mean,
her.
I pay you a lot of money to play
no?
for my
That's
team.
weird.
And I am in this game to win it. And you can't win it with an albatross around your neck like Vic. So Vic is done. History. And here's some more lingo that I picked up
Don't
from a former
vibe
megastar
when you're
who
yelling
used to
at me.
play for me several seasons ago. Thought I would never release him until I did. And now he's the 6th man on a struggling
Stephon
team
Marbury?
in Venice. And yeah, I'm talking
even know if he's
Venice
playing.
with the canals and the gondolas and Harry's bar, not the street ballers next to the fortune tellers on the beach in Cali. This guy used to tell me when he thought there was a player destroying our team, don't be a hero, cut that zero. And that is what I am telling you about Vic, freak. Don't be a hero, cut that zero. The only thing Vic brings into your life is headache. and unwanted and unnecessary negative attention, and it will begin to affect your mindset. And when it affects your mindset, it's going to affect your play. And when it affects your play, it's going to affect my team. And when it affects my team, it's going to affect my money. And if it affects my money, Google Translate will become your new freaking friend. I want a championship ring, freak, and I want you to help me get that ring. And banners after banners hanging
I want that
from
too.
the rafters in this arena. So, freak, hear me clearly.
I also don't like this guy yelling at me, screaming at me, and just telling me, all right, you gotta come with. Like, it's one thing to just be like, all right, explain a lot of this. He's screaming in my face. You gotta chill. Like, chill. I don't know how he's just sitting there taking this.
And remember, that contract you signed contains a morality clause, a very important clause that revolves
I'm not doing
your
anything,
conduct
dude.
on and off the court, and how it can negatively impact my team. Now, I don't want you to have to learn Italian or Croatian as a second language. And hey, playing pro ball overseas, there's nothing wrong with that. But the arenas are nothing like this, nor will the money be the same. And on top of all of that, this is the U.S. of A, the greatest freaking country in the world.
It's a very, very long
Ask
cutscene.
yourself, is Vic worth all that? Think about it. Think long, think wrong.
I want to be able to make this choice. I don't understand why I don't get to make my choices.
Tell you about Vic. He has his bad rap.